Ooh, this looks interesting.
How do you make money for nothing?
There's loads of metally goodness in here.
The answer could be hiding in the 20 million tonnes of household waste we throw out every year.
The moths have been at this, Tony.
Yes, they have. That's why entrepreneur E.J. Osborne...
I like to call this industrial chic.
...wants to get his hands on things before they hit the skip.
I'm a designer and maker with an obsession for getting crafty with cast-offs, and I've turned my passion into a business. I take the old, turn it into the new, and sell it for a profit.
And with some of the country's elite designers and makers...
It needs to be given some happiness.
It does.
I don't have a choice, do I?
No, you don't. I'm sorry, Neil.
He can transform his finds into desirable...
Wow, oh my goodness.
...valuable...
Can I touch them?
You can touch them, Phil.
...and, let's hope, saleable items.
Oh my goodness!
If EJ is successful, then he can hand the profits back to the very people who had no idea there was cash to be made from their trash.
That's fantastic.
EJ's searching the Woking Recycling Centre in Surrey.
Well, the cars are flooding in and the rubbish is piling up. Now, all I have to do is save it before it ends up in there.
There's plenty for EJ to get his teeth into.
Oh, this looks exciting.
And he's been given special permission to search and salvage.
The pressure's on to find any old iron.
Come on, EJ. Time to swing into action. David's looking to dispose of an old wardrobe, and it looks as if he could use some help. EJ to the rescue.
Hello?
Hello.
Do you need a hand?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
That looks a bit heavy. And still got clothes in it, is it?
No, I don't think so. I'll have to open it up and have a look.
The wardrobe originally belonged to David's aunt. She donated it to him when he got married in the early 70s and was looking for furniture.
It was been in the garage with tools and that in it for at least 20 years.
Really?
Yeah, at least 20 to 30 years. Just retired, so I'm clearing everything out.
Should we check there's no tools left in it?
That's it.
Oh, look at this. Did you put these in?
Well, I must have done.
What's the date on these then? 1974.
Ah, nothing beats standing around at the tip catching up on old news. But, understandably, the wardrobe isn't in mint condition and there have been a few spillages over the years.
So what are you putting your tools in now if you're getting rid of this?
I've got a new bench that so I can see everything. When you put everything inside here, you forget what's in there.
So you're getting organised,
Yeah,
you've got your new bench.
Yeah.
It's time for this to go.
Time for this to go, I'm afraid, yeah.
Yeah. Can I have it, Dave?
You're welcome
Can
to
I
it.
take it off your hands?
You're welcome to it.
Can I stay in touch with you and keep you updated on what we're doing with it?
You're quite welcome to, yes, yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fantastic job. Well, thank you very much.
EJ's taken the wardrobe off David's hands, but what can be done with it?
Well, I hope EJ can make something of it, and I'll be very surprised to see what he comes up with.
So I know this started its life as a lovely little wardrobe, but currently it's looking rather shabby and also inside really pongs of engine oil. But all is not lost. It's got a great structure, some lovely shapes and some really characterful features, all of which will go on to give this a much brighter future.
And EJ knows exactly who can get the very best from this piece of furniture. Meet Daniel Heath, the Renaissance man of rubbish. Daniel's passion is to take unused materials and make them live again.
It's always really satisfying to take something that's going to be someone's junk, it's going to be thrown away, it's going to essentially end its life, and then to give it another lease of life. Not only the fact that you're able to stop it from going to landfill, but the fact that it's still got something to give and you're managing to tease it out of that item, that's really quite fun.
Daniel is a master craftsman, but it's going to take every trick in the trade to put a smile back on this wardrobe. With one item rescued, EJ's feeling on song. Matt and his friend James are also making a tuneless racket. Sorry, EJ. But this leather suite could be sweet music for an upcycler like EJ.
All right, guys, what's happening here then? This looks interesting. Busy?
All right.
Yeah, what's happening then?
Just unloaded this old sofa. A few other bits.
It's,
Not in the best shape.
it looks like it does a lot of things. Up and down, round and round, back and forth.
That's fully reclines.
Yeah.
Electric. Speakers.
Speakers.
Why, do you want it? It's got potential for you.
I think I can do something with this.
What are you going to do with that then?
Don't know yet. I've got a few ideas. It looks like it's had a lot of good use.
I've got 3 little kids, yeah.
They jump the guts out of it,
I've
haven't they?
seen a bit of cereal down the side there. Yeah. So what are you replacing it with?
I've got a new sofa now.
Okay. Something
No,
different?
not as flash as this.
Okay.
Standard.
Yeah.
Grey sofa.
Yeah.
Yeah. So can I take them off you?
We'll let you have it cheap.
Yeah? Free?
Yeah, you can have them. Take them.
Fantastic. So if I manage to do something with these, can I stay in contact with you and show you what I've done?
Yeah, of course,
Wicked.
yeah.
Thank you very much,
All right,
chaps.
no worries. No worries.
Yeah.
The sofa cost Matt a pretty penny when he bought it 7 years ago. But what future does he think it has?
Don't know, make another sofa, maybe recover them. I don't know, something like that.
As always, what I really love about this kind of thing is we've got a material in abundance. There's loads of it, and I'm really excited because I'm pretty sure we can do amazing things with this.
EJ's betting he knows the very person to take on this challenge. And it's not a furniture maker. If you want a bag, then go see Neil Rag. From scrap into satchels and rags into bags, Neil is your man. Neil utilises tough and rugged materials destined for the dump and transforms them into one-of-a-kind carry-alls that will last a lifetime.
The sewing has really just come from a necessity to make something better, and then it became all-consuming, really, and everything I do is sewn. I think the reason I use the salvage materials is just because it's, I don't know, it makes it harder for myself, but in some way, that's more rewarding.
Neil has made bags from the most unlikely sources. But what will he think when EJ dumps this on his doorstep? EJ's claimed the wardrobe for Daniel and the leather sofa for Neil, but he needs to find something he can work on. Could Vicky have the next find in her boot? EJ is on the case.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
What do we have here?
I think it was probably a music cupboard originally.
A music cupboard.
It housed our TV equipment for a little while.
OK. And you're getting rid of it?
Yes, it kind of got moved outside, got a little wet.
Yep.
Didn't get brought back in, really not looking its best.
It's looking a little bit more shabby than chic, isn't it?
I would agree with you there.
So, bit tired, bit distressed, time to go.
Definitely, just not
Right.
enough room.
Well, look, this is exactly the kind of thing that I'm looking for.
Okay.
So, would I be able to stop you from binning it? And can I take this?
Absolutely.
And if I do manage to do something with it, can I come back, visit you, and show you what we've done with it?
I'd love to see that, yeah.
Yeah? Thank you so much.
Be my guest.
See ya.
As EJ whisks the cabinet away, does Vicky have any thoughts on what will become of it?
I really can't imagine anything beyond what it actually is at the moment, but we'll see. I'm sure he'll do a great job.
This is all right, isn't it? It's seen better days. It's pretty tatty, very flaky, but I reckon with a little bit of work, I'm gonna find a lovely little cabinet underneath all this.
That's 3 items successfully saved. Daniel will be working his magic on the veneer wardrobe, Neil is going to get crafty with this massive leather suite, and EJ's task is to transform the cabinet from looking blue to looking new.
Wow, I've had a really challenging day, but I've managed to find some exciting items that I reckon are going to set me off on the pathway to profit.
London's East End is a hotbed of creative crafters, and EJ is meeting up with furniture specialist Daniel.
I hope it's something nice, and I hope he understands what my capabilities are as well here in this studio, so we shall see.
So, what do you think of this then?
Can I have a look inside?
Yeah, let's open it up.
Ooh.
It's looking a bit grimy
A
inside.
bit. 1974, there we go.
It had a load of tools in it.
Yeah, it looks like it.
It's very greasy and very oily.
Oily, greasy, and it looks as if a fish supper's been sitting there. Yuck. Anyway, EJ, what's the plan?
What I'm thinking is that we make this into kind of like a dining room cabinet, some like, you know, somewhere where you can put glasses, plates, maybe like some wine, some kind of, maybe like some liqueurs, something like that.
Yeah, it's quite good. Although it's got some really nice little details.
Yeah, I really like these kind of...
Yeah.
So if we can utilise, I don't know, maybe utilise something.
Yeah, or even, you know, to replace them with something relevant to what's going on the shelves.
Yeah.
These boys certainly can wax lyrical when they put their minds to it.
And the outside, make this say, open me. Like,
Yeah.
So something really jazzy and vibrant and with a bit of pop.
I can print something on these doors because they're flat. I'll have to take everything off, but we can make this inviting statement, or this really, you know, kind of, you know, we can make it really something on the front there.
For something as exciting as this, I need to pin you down for a price.
Well, I think it needs a lot of work. And it probably doesn't need a lot spending on it because of the structure is fine. But it's going to be all of that labour, sanding and lining and all of that. So I think, to cover it, to be on the safe side, I think 600.
Great, I like the sound of that.
Excellent.
You got a deal, and I'm going to leave you to get on with it.
Thanks very much.
Take care of her.
I will enjoy. Yeah. Thank
See you later.
Cheers.
Oh my goodness. I took in there a dowdy-looking wardrobe, and I'm confident that what's going to come out of there is something cool and vibrant, and I cannot wait to see what Daniel does.
With a price of £600 agreed, it's over to Daniel to turn this dowdy wardrobe into an amazing drinks cabinet. The Buckinghamshire town of Marlow has plenty to offer the river enthusiast. Cruising, rowing, angling, or simply meandering along the banks of the Thames. But EJ's too busy to be messing about on the river.
So, I'm in Marlow to see Neil Ragg. I've bought him all these lovely chunks of sofa. I really don't know what he's going to think about this. Let's go and have a look. Neil, you there?
I'm here.
All
How'd you
right.
do? Wow.
Nice to see you.
What have you brought me?
I've brought you a lot.
You have brought a lot. We have a pile, don't we?
It's had its day as a sofa,
Yeah, definitely.
and I thought the best person to bring it to was you, Neil.
The only person that would take it.
So, you're up for this?
I don't have a choice, do I? This is all you brought me.
I'm sorry, Neil. I asked you, but I'm actually telling you to
Right.
take this. Should we get the kettle on and have a chat about what's going to happen?
Yeah, I need to sit down.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, get it in the garden quick, before the council come round and throw it all in the back of a skip. And all this manual labour gives EJ a chance to figure out how to sell his idea to Neil.
How about rucksacks?
I think rucksacks would work.
Yeah?
First thought is we've got enough leather. I know to make one. I haven't really checked
I hope so.
down miniature. Looks like there's a lot of leather, but a lot of it is ripped and torn.
Yeah.
And very mucky.
The problem I have with black leather is it's very serious, it's very moody. Can we inject a bit of fun into that, a bit of action, not just black leather?
Yeah, we can... Some sort of bright colour, you think?
Yeah.
OK.
With all that in mind,
Yes.
can we talk about a budget?
I think 2 bags, two leather rucksacks, because we're going to keep it to the front leather.
OK.
So two rucksacks, and if we are looking at doing them for, say, £120 each to you,
Yeah.
we'll certainly be able to get rid of them.
Yeah, I like the sound of that, Neil. That is a deal. Good luck.
Bye.
Wow, Neil's really got his work cut out for him with those big bits of leather sofa. But I tell you what, I cannot wait to come back and see them transformed into 2 rucksacks.
Neil's agreed to make 2 rucksacks for £240. But to keep EJ happy, he'll need to inject a splash of colour. The wardrobe and leather suite have been delivered. And now EJ is at his workshop in Somerset, assessing the work that needs to be done to rescue the blue cabinet.
Things are about to drastically change for this little cabinet. I'm going to strip it right back. Underneath all this is some beautiful solid oak. I'm going to restore the back. I'm going to rip off the top. I'm going to do something really interesting that I've never done before with these doors. And we're going to end up with a beautiful, stunning new cabinet that's miles away from this one.
The first job is to dismantle the sections he needs to work on.
I like it when it's a nice, easy start. Smells nice. Sounds nice.
EJ's checklist for old furniture. 1, does it smell nice? 2, what are the acoustics like?
It didn't come off as clean as I wanted it to.
Destruction complete, EJ is now taking off the paint. If you're doing any kind of sanding, it's a good idea to wear a face mask.
Underneath this paint, the wood's looking amazing. It's got lots of character, solid, beautiful, just as you'd expect from old oak.
EJ knows there's a little beauty in here somewhere, and his craft is slowly bringing that to the surface. But now he needs to replace the rain-damaged top.
So I've got some lovely little floorboarding scraps here. They're made of oak. I've got just enough to cover the top. They're going to complement it in colour and tone. Perfect for the job. Most people probably make a cabinet with a little bit of the top overhanging, but I'm going to keep it contemporary and have nice clean lines, so I'm not going to have any top overhanging.
Using the upturned cabinet as a template, EJ is marking where the cut should go.
Purple is my woodworking marker colour of choice.
With the bandsaw making light work of the oak flooring, EJ is happy to move on to the decorative detail.
So, I need to sort these doors out now. They're currently looking a bit plain, but these lovely frames around them kind of suggest that it'd be good to put something in the middle and make a feature. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up this solid oak and make little tiles and I lay them in the middle as if they're like shaker kind of shingle style. It's going to look lovely and contemporary. It's going to give this cabinet a really lovely edge.
And to cut thin shingles, you guessed it, back to the bandsaw. Maybe you didn't guess it.
So I've got a few of these tiles cut and this is the fun part. I'm just going to experiment and see how I'm going to lay them out. It's supposed to have that disorganised look. I don't do disorganised very well.
Someone's got a big gluing job ahead of them. EJ has only spent £5 so far, but will his mini oak tile design be enough to take this cabinet from tip to hip? In East London, Daniel's starting work on the wardrobe. The first in a long list of tasks is to sand down the doors.
It's quite risky because I really want to sand out these scratches and take off the surface varnish. But if I sand too much, I'll go through the veneer and I'll lose all of the grain of the wood. So I've got a really high grit sanding pad on the sander. So hopefully it'll just take enough off, but we just never know really. So I shall find out.
Good luck, Daniel. I can hardly bear to watch. It's worth mentioning that if you're sanding old wooden furniture, you should wear a mask and, if possible, take it outdoors. It does make a mess.
That's really coming up lovely. The grain on the veneer looks great underneath. The sandpaper's taken enough away of the surface without going through to the wood underneath, and we've taken out all of the scratches on that surface as well.
Doors sanded, Daniel is free to concentrate on the wardrobe carcass.
The back of the wardrobe is in a real state, so my best bet is to actually just tear it out and replace it with a new piece of sheet material. I have to be really careful not to break the wardrobe into little pieces at this point.
Easier said than done.
Okay, great.
The wardrobe has survived, and Daniel is now staining the exterior.
I've cleaned all the inside as much as I can at the moment, and because I've had to use quite a lot of liquid, it's sort of drying. So I'm using this time to paint this because I know that it's a black stain, it's going to need a few layers, and it's not particularly quick drying. I'm going to sort of sand in between layers when it's dry, just because the wood grain will start to come up with the stain. I really want it to be a really lovely, smooth finish.
To hide all the oily spillages on the inside of the wardrobe, Daniel is using chalkboard paint, which is much denser than ordinary wood stain.
So satisfying, so dense.
Leaving the paint to dry, Daniel is ready for some art.
OK, so I've got some black ink here. I'm going to screen print onto the two doors of the wardrobe that I'm putting together. I've got a lot of symmetrical wallpaper patterns, so I'm going to use one of those to go up the centre of kind of where the doors meet. The only thing is that it's quite a tricky thing to print the two evenly, and the doors are actually veneered, so if I do mess it up, it could be catastrophic because I can't really sand it too much because the veneer is so thin. So, fingers crossed.
This is the critical moment. If his screen printing doesn't work out, Daniel might find another use for the wardrobe, as a hiding place when EJ returns. In Marlow, Neil's been busy designing a template for EJ's rucksacks.
I've designed something that I think is going to work. It's just a simple drawstring style rucksack. This is my pattern to cut the leather off. I want to see if I can get this as the front. Will it work?
Amidst all this black leather, Neil hasn't forgotten EJ's request for a burst of colour.
Right, amazing what you find in the bin.
But an old high-vis jacket might not be exactly what EJ had in mind.
Just trying to think how to incorporate it. So I'm thinking if I put just a flap over the top, one side's the black leather, you turn the flap over and you've got the high-vis. So that's the plan, try and keep both.
They do say there's a fine line between creative genius and total madness.
Right, I'm going to have to just start cutting. And what I'm going to do here is cut right in the middle of this piece. So that does mean that there's loads of leather almost wasted, which might be the wrong decision since I'm very limited on supply. But I want to keep some of the features of the sofa in. So although that might be a bad decision, it's the one I'm going to stick with.
Never fear, Neil. If you do run out of leather, you could use some more of that old lovely high-vis jacket.
This is going to be the front of the rucksack that you see from the outside, showing just a little bit of what its former life used to be.
With plenty more stitching to do, Neil is heading indoors.
I suppose the thought of picking something out of a bin is a bit grotty, but when you spot something like this that can't be used as a coat anymore but has got something I can use, it's quite exciting, isn't it?
Neil has to cut out the cleanest sections of the old jacket.
Lots of fabric, but is it good enough?
And once he's sliced up a few panels of leather, he's ready to stitch them together.
I don't sew many triangles, so I think I've got this worked out right.
Neil has a vision of marrying high-vis with high fashion. Let's hope that EJ is on a high when he sees the end result. Back in Frome, EJ is giving the cabinet a final polish up. When it turned up at the tip, it was fit for the skip. But EJ has taken it apart, repaired it and put it back together. So, how is this blue cabinet looking now? Gone is the bland blue look, and in its place are a stripped back and playful mix of styles and influences that combines to make a thoroughly modern piece of furniture. The shaker-style oak shingles make a traditional feature for the doors, and with the oak flooring on top, you'd be forgiven for thinking this was all very straight-laced. That is until you see EJ's impish metallic chevrons, giving out a cheeky smile on either side. And to finish off, EJ has added more upcycled credentials, with salvaged casters and an old door latch.
So there you have it. I think this is quite the transformation. And now that it's all done, I see this as a gin cabinet. So I got rid of all that blue paint. I've added some lovely metallic details on the side, got some nice vintage fittings, completely changed the doors, and inside is ready to store your gin bottles, some glasses. This thing is ready to rock and roll.
With its faded and peeling paint, you couldn't blame Vicky for wanting to chuck out the old cabinet.
Kind of got moved outside, got a little wet.
Yep.
Didn't get brought back in, really not looking its best.
But EJ lavished it with love, imbued it with a sense of fun and brought it back to life. After snapping a few pictures, it wasn't long until the cabinet was sold to a gin retailer in Cheshire. Company director Mike explains why it's a perfect fit for his shop.
Our tables and stools are all made out of recycled scaffold planks, so I think it really fits in, and we've certainly got enough gin to go in it.
And now EJ is in West Byfleet to show Vicky how the makeover turned out.
Vicky.
Jay.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm good.
So, do you remember at the tip I took your old blue cabinet?
I do, indeed.
I remember you had plans to do it up yourself, but you didn't have the time.
No, and it got abandoned in the garden and was really looking a little sad.
So, did you ever imagine after I took it what I might do with it?
I just hoped that you did something good with it.
Would you like to see what I've done with the cupboard?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you ready?
I'm ready.
OK. There you go.
Wow, that is fantastic. It's almost unrecognisable, actually. And did you do this yourself?
Yes, so this is one
Brilliant.
of my projects. I've obviously kept it as a cupboard, but I've souped it up. And I decided, you know, once I'd finished it, that this was a cupboard for gin. This is a place to keep your gin. This is a gin cabinet.
Absolutely.
I did manage to sell it to a little gin shop, and I managed to make a profit. And I've got for you, Vicky...
A bottle of gin?
No, but you can certainly buy yourself a bottle. I've got for you a profit of £215.
That's unbelievable. Oh, my my goodness.
And do you have any idea what you might spend that on?
Well, I promised my best friend Sue, my furniture hunting buddy, that I would buy the buns on our next furniture hunting trip, but I feel that may be a rather excessive number of buns.
That's a lot of buns, Vicky.
So yes, it will buy us a lovely afternoon tea maybe, and I have another very good friend who has been working her socks off to raise money for SANE, the mental health charity. So I think a big chunk of it will be going to her and to SANE.
Wow, that is such a good cause. I'm glad to hear it. And a few buns there as well.
Absolutely.
For you and your mates. Thank you so much, Vicky.
Thank you.
Enjoy it.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, I am thrilled with Vicky's reaction. I'm glad that the money's going to go to a good cause and a few buns as well.
EJ spent just £5 on materials. He sold the cabinet for £220, leaving Vicky a profit of £215. In East London, Daniel's waiting for EJ to arrive for his first look at the revamped wardrobe.
We've made a real transformation on this piece, and it was in a real state when it came in, and now it's super, super glam.
So when I got my hands on this wardrobe, admittedly, I thought it was pushing it a bit. But after speaking with Daniel, I got really excited about the plans. So let's go and see what he's done with it.
When EJ rescued it from the tip, the wardrobe's future looked bleak. Scarred and stained, it was almost beyond redemption. But then Daniel got to work. With his exquisite craftsmanship and attention to detail, Daniel has created an Art Deco-inspired cocktail cabinet that radiates 1920s opulence. The sanded walnut veneer is decorated with an intricate black ink screen print, and Daniel has added contrasting panels of gold leaf. The cabinet's also standing a few inches taller thanks to its new black metal legs. Daniel's come up with a visually stunning item. But what will EJ think?
Daniel?
Hello,
You're
EJ.
right.
How you doing? What do you think? It's a transformation.
That's amazing. Oh my goodness. Oh man, I'm speechless. My stomach just kind of came up towards my head.
I hope in a good way.
That is spectacular. Oh my goodness. Tell you what it looks like. It looks like a magic box.
Yeah.
It looks like a portal into another dimension. That definitely says open me.
Let's have a look. All under lock and key. There we go.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
So I was thinking this side for your bottles, and then you've got your tumblers and glasses here, and then you've got your stem glasses at the top here as well.
Lovely. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I mean, it was hard work, I'm not going to lie. I'm glad it's looking as it is now,
Yeah.
basically.
It's just superseded everything we talked about. It's just magical. That's what it is. Hate to talk about money, but did you manage to stay within budget?
Yeah, I stayed within budget. It was maybe more time than I thought it would be. But yeah, budget-wise, I think we're fine.
I love it. That's a fantastic bargain for that budget. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
I will see you very soon.
Cheers.
Take it
care.
easy.
You too.
Wow, I thought I'd be impressed when I came here. Daniel's nailed it again. That is a truly beautiful piece. I am well impressed.
David was dumping the wardrobe, but EJ caught him just in time.
Hello.
Do you need a hand?
Yes, please.
He took the wardrobe to Daniel, who poured his heart and soul into turning it from dowdy to desirable. An online buyer purchased the cocktail cabinet, and now EJ is back in Woking to catch up with David and show him the transformation.
Hello.
David.
Nice to meet you again.
How are you? You all right?
All right, thank you.
Good stuff. So, I took your wardrobe away.
Yes.
You were going to smash it up, weren't you?
On this drive, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm so glad you didn't, because I took it to a lovely chap called Daniel in London, and he worked his magic. Did you have any ideas what we might do with it?
Not a clue.
No?
Not a clue.
Would you like to see what
Yes,
we did with
please.
it? Right. Here it is. So, as you can see, it's a completely different kind of cupboard.
Wow.
So he
What a
really,
picture.
really tidied it up.
Wow.
And
That's incredible.
he printed onto it this lovely deco design. He popped some legs on it. It looks pretty special, doesn't it?
It looks amazing.
So you're glad you didn't smash it up?
I'm really glad that I gave it to you,
Yeah.
EJ, yeah.
Fantastic. Well, look, we did manage to sell it and make a profit.
Oh, did you?
And so I've got some money to give to you.
I have it.
I've got for you, Dave, £385.
Blimey, fantastic. Fantastic, that is fantastic.
Yeah?
Yeah, that is, well, that's just, oh, can't believe it. It's our anniversary at the end of the week, so we're about to treat ourselves.
Fantastic, so that's what you're going to use it for?
Yeah.
Well, that is a fantastic way to spend the money. I wish you a happy anniversary. See you later, Dave.
Thank you very much.
Have a really good time.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, Dave was absolutely speechless when I handed that cash over to him, and what a great windfall to celebrate his wedding anniversary with.
It cost £600 to reimagine the wardrobe. It was sold online for £985, making a whopping profit of £385 for David. EJ is back in Marlow to meet up with Neil.
I'm both curious and excited to see what he's done with all that sofa leather I left him. I hope I'm getting some bags.
Neil is never afraid to take risks, but will his crafty use of an old high-vis jacket turn out to be too much of a gamble?
Right, well, EJ's on his way. He's coming to pick up his old black leather sofa. I think he will be pleasantly surprised by the transformation. It's not just an ordinary black leather sofa anymore.
Not many bag makers would take on a beaten-up leather sofa, throw in a splash of high-vis and turn it into rucksacks. But then not many bag makers are Neil Ragg. Neil has crafted 2 bespoke leather rucksacks utilising as many bits of his sofa as possible. But the feature that really catches the eye is the triangular panel, one side made of high-vis jacket, the other black leather sofa. To give the wearer the choice between style or safety, 3 brass carabiner clips allow easy reversal. Neil has raided his store of cast-off car seat belts to make sturdy shoulder straps. It looks as if Neil's stuck to the brief, but will EJ give his seal of approval?
Whoa, look at those!
What do you think?
Hello! Wow.
You asked for a couple of rucksacks. We've just got a couple of rucksacks.
That's amazing.
There's your black leather sofa.
Yeah, these are hot, Neil.
So what we've got here is safety features. You've got your black leather sofa, turned into a rucksack, but it could save your life.
Yeah, this is a lovely extra.
An old high-vis jacket, it was going to be thrown away, but I've cut out what was not dirty and turned them into these panels, which you can interchange between the high-vis safety feature or just smart black
Look at
leather.
that. So this bit says, look at me, I've got a sensible bag. And then this says, but I like to do adventurous things. These are fantastic. Budget-wise, we talked about £120 per bag. How did you get on with that?
What I've been able to do is keep the leather raw and unlined because the back of the leather is really nice. So not only has that kept the weight down, it's kept the price down. So, yes, we're in budget.
Fantastic.
Good.
Fantastic, Neil. OK, I'm going to go and sell them, and I'll see you again. 2 fantastic bags. They're high-end, they're high-vis. What more could you possibly want from a pair of bags? Ace.
Matt's black leather suite was heading for the skip until EJ intervened.
It looks like it's had a lot of good use, is that right?
Little kids, yeah.
Yeah.
Jump the guts out of it.
Yeah, I've
haven't they?
seen a bit of cereal down the side there.
Who better to upcycle some leather than Neil? With a bit of imagination and an old working jacket, Neil came up with 2 idiosyncratic rucksacks. The rucksacks were sold to a London bike shop, and owner Stuart is confident they'll sell.
They're very nice. I like the recycled element to them. I love the reflective bits. I think they're going to sell well.
With some cash in his pocket, EJ's in Chertsey to show Matt and his wife Hayley what became of the leather suite.
Hello.
Matt,
How are you?
how are you?
Not too bad, yeah, not too bad.
So last time we saw each other, we were down at the recycling centre.
That's right, yeah.
And you were unloading that massive leather sofa.
I remember.
Just remind me one more time, why were you getting rid of it?
It had had its day. It was ripped, covered in food, and yeah, broken to pieces. So.
Yeah. So I thought we could do something really useful with all that leather. So I took it to a really great maker called Neil.
Okay.
And he did something really amazing with it. You want to have a look?
I do, yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Right. So he made these.
Wow.
What do you think of
So he's
that?
made bags out of a sofa.
Yeah. So a couple of rucksacks.
That's our old sofa.
What do you think of that? Did you ever think it was going to go on to become bags?
No, not in a million years. No.
So you're happy with them, yeah?
100%, yeah. Well done.
Well, the other good news is I managed to sell them to a cycling shop in London. Got a bit of profit for you, £60.
Brilliant.
Any idea what you put that towards?
I'm sure she'll spend it somehow. Shopping. There you go.
Cool. All right, well, look,
That's brilliant.
have
Thank you very
fun
much.
shopping.
Will do.
And thanks very much.
Lovely. Thank you.
Bye. Wow, Matt was really impressed with what Neil had managed to do with his old leather sofas, and it was really lovely to give him a bit of cash, even though it wasn't in his hand for very long.
Neil made the 2 rucksacks for £240 and they sold for £300, giving Matt a profit of 60 quid. The tired blue cabinet has been given a new lease of life. The dull wardrobe is now a fabulous cocktail cabinet. And the black leather suite has become 2 trendy rucksacks.
Well, thanks to all of Daniel and Neil's hard work, items that were dull and drab are now funky and fab. And what's more, we've managed to make some money for nothing.